Good morning, welcome to a morning review on Friday the 3rd of July 2015. Now, I'm sure most of you will have received from your broker some sort of warning that this week, we've got the Greek vote over the weekend, there could be significant movement in volatility around the euro dollar, and that could knock on to other currencies. I would suggest that you read anything that they've sent you. Obviously the margins would change. If you're leaving positions open, there's a significant risk. Yes, there could be a significant reward, but realistically you just do not know which way it is. It's a bit like throwing a coin. So personally, I'm not going to be trading today. I'm out this morning, so it's most likely it's going to be a flat day for me, and I would really I'm certainly going to be flat at the end of the day. So some are closing positions or suggesting positions would be closed as early as 4 p.m. So just a pre-warning. Okay, looking then at the euro dollar, and as you see today, yesterday we managed to recover some of Wednesday's losses, and today we sort of really not going too far. If you look at the 4 hours, it really shows it on the hourlies, and it's in a very, very tight range here. The great unknown, of course, we could look and we may get some volatility first thing this morning. I'm not holding my breath too much, but we could get some volatility coming out of this. And well, trend wise, we're still erring towards the downside there. You could be argued that we put a higher low in yesterday, so it's to me, just looking at the chart, realistically it looks this way. Short term we may get the rally, which may come back up towards yesterday's highs and maybe the R1. Okay, that's the euro. Remember, the US session will be closed today, so we just US is closed. It's the Independence Day holidays, so we won't be seeing any price action there. Looking at the pound dollar, yesterday doji into the monthly pivot, could be a reversal signal coming through there. Lots of indecision sort of sitting around that sort of price. As you can see on the 4 hours, it just shows a bigger doji with lots of little dojis around it. Real indecision sitting on this monthly pivot, and again very difficult in terms of which way it's going to go with that candle that came in after non-farm payrolls. It really is a case of it can break above that 50, maybe looking towards the R1. Alternatively, any sell-off, towards yesterday's low. So if it starts breaking below the monthly pivot, maybe a move towards yesterday's lows in that S1. Dollar yen. You're probably going to hear a lot of the same here. Shooting star yesterday though, which didn't. Oh, we did fill the gap in the end. Haha, at last. So okay, let's got that out of the way. So shooting star filled the gap. Consolidation and a little bit of on a hammer where we are now. So there's a little indecision, but as I say, the gap was filled. Well, there's a fraction of a gap left actually. Looking at this, but I'd be quite happy with that being closed. I've got daily pivot above us at 123.25, so that could be a target to the upside, and if it does continue running up, yesterday's highs on the shoulder of the candle there, and that R1 may be as far as it goes. As I say, I think today, with everything going on, people would be leveling out their positions in a lot of cases and taking the risk off or hedging. Looking at the Aussie dollar, sold off again yesterday, very weak. It's right down into a load of buy orders that I can see sitting at around about 75.50 is even more buy orders. Now, of course, the big boys could force this through, but it looks like we may be bouncing a little bit this morning as we sort of running back into these orders. Already run through the daily pivot, etc. It does look bearish. Any sort of move back up, it may want to move back towards the hourly 21s, and it hasn't yet caught that hourly 50, so there are some targets where it may run to. The way it's looking, as I say, if I didn't know there's a stack of orders, buy orders sitting below it, I'd be erring more towards the short side on the Aussie dollar. But it's been one of those that's just gone and trickled through quite often in the sort of morning and the afternoons. It's just continued mostly. Obviously the news affected it yesterday, non-farms, but then it just carried on in that route. So at the moment it's already come off, and it's come off a long way, so we're more likely to see it just consolidate this morning, I would guess. Okay, that's it for me, and nothing else. I'll be back on Monday. Hope you have a great day. Bye for now.